Hello, Jester Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Jurassic World 2018 Dilophosaurus Outpost attack set with 289 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it retails for $40 in the United States, where it is a Walmart exclusive. Now let's take a look at the dinos. So here is the Dilophosaurus, and this isn't our first LEGO Dilophosaurus. We did get that lime green one in 2015. In my opinion, this looks way better because the colors are just more mature and darker. This olive green looks great, and that's the first time we're getting those hands in olive green. And this kind of dark green they use throughout is also really nice. And I like getting these variations of the raptor body because you get them in new colors and different prints with sets like this. And of course you could open and close the mouth. You could rotate the head as you'd like. Each arm and leg moves independently, which is also very nice. So that is it for our LEGO Dilophosaurus. Don't think I forgot about the baby dino. For some reason, with the other sets with the baby dino, which I think is a junior set, which was 50, and then the two biggest sets, they include the same baby dino design, but this one right here is a new and exclusive coloring to just this set. It looks a lot like blue. I don't know if this is like baby blue or something like that. It's a really cool mold that I thought would be a rubber, but it's actually a hard plastic, and it could fit onto one stud, or you can make it held by a minifigure, which is really nice as well. So great, adorable molding with this, and I like how it turned out, even though it looks like the eyes of this one are a little bit derpy and misaligned, so that's kind of funny. So here's one of the guards, and she has this tranquilizer gun. Her face is actually the new Black Widow / Jyn Erso face, so it's not the most common print, so I like getting that here. And you can see her back facial printing. And this is the older style ponytail, even that's not like the first ponytail that they don't use too much, so that's nice getting as well. Here is the second guard, which I like the design of this for one thing, and that is this little goggles attachment up front because it's not really that common, and it's a nice piece to get. His face print underneath, though, is incredibly lame. I mean, that is a very common face print. It's basically the angry clone face outside of the Star Wars line. And what sucks is that they actually use it for a named character, I forgot the name of it, in the Indoraptor Rampage set. So they literally use the same face for two different characters in this line, which is ridiculous. He also has a walkie-talkie as an accessory. As for the tracker, this guy has a little electrocution staff, or whatever you want to call it. And he's probably the most interesting because he does use that mohawk piece, which is not common at all. I think it was used for Mr. T. You do get an extra one in this set, and I think he has the same torso print as all the other characters in this set. The face print is one that's becoming more and more common. It was used for characters like the Shocker and Killmonger. So here's a Dilophosaurus Outpost, and we'll just move from left to right. So with the Watchtower, it has a decent enough design, and what's cool is that each section of this build you could separate, and you can see they're just kind of connected with this clip right here, and you could rearrange it to how you'd like. It's almost like a modular build. And looking at the inside, there is a really nice map of the place, which is not printed, but it is a sticker. There's a coffee cup, and you could take the ladder to go to the top part of the outpost, where they also have a pair of binoculars right there. And I really like how they built this little roof right here, where they used the riot shield piece, as I call it. And other than that, there's not too many other details. There's actually a little bit of a play feature that's already taken place. And how you activate that is you just press this, and the whole front part just kind of pops out. Other than that, you can see that they use those new leaf pieces right there. They also include this crate as a side build. I kind of wish this was stuck somewhere else, actually attached to the build, but they do give you a dinosaur egg. All right, so for the next section, which we'll just snap off, it's the gate. The gate doesn't work how I expected it to. It doesn't open out from the inside, which makes total sense because this little part right here is blocking them, so the dinosaur can't escape. Now you could push it out from the outside, so it is more of a one-way. However, they do have a play feature here, which, if you see, there's these two little trigger parts that if you press on these, the gates just kind of fly off, and you gotta push really hard to do that, and it works pretty well, and that's good to kind of make the Dilophosaurus escape. Other than that, they also have these lights, which I like how they're on mini ball joints, so you can position them as you'd like all around. And the last section, which we'll just snap off, is this little fence right here, which I love how they did the fence design where it shows an electric fence, and all they used were these little wire pieces, and you just attach them on these clips. There's not too much other details here, except they do have a stickered little electric fence warning sign, these little grass pieces, and then this big crane, which works pretty well. I like how they use the new mudguard piece to use the railings for it, and even a dark gray kind of a seat right there. There's also a printed console, which is the one they usually use for airplanes. At least that's where I remember seeing it back in 2006. Now, other than that, they do have this little holding part for the baby dinosaur, which is just too adorable. And you can see it's a crate, and you could spin that around, which is pretty fun. And of course, you do have some hinge parts for the crane, so you can move it up as you'd like. And they have another joint right here. And there is a sticker, which just has a very common print, which I don't know why they didn't just use the printed piece for that. It could have saved them a sticker, but oh well. So as I said, you could rearrange it as you'd like. You always have to keep the gate in the middle, unfortunately, because that's the only one with the hinge piece. But you could put the little gate on the left side if you'd like, and the Watchtower on that side, or you could rearrange it so that the Watchtower is on the left side and this little fence is on the right side. And that's the official build of it. That's it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The box is a typical $30 box size, which is the price this should be. You can see the back has some play features and a really interesting error. So this mistake is only found on this set's box, but you can see they put this set number for the baby dino, and what happens is it pushed all the other ones so they're now miscentered. Like this one's in the middle of a line, this one's on the far right, and then this one's just in the center. So here is instructions. It's a bit thick, and again with the weird Spinjitzu Masters ad, you got Lego Life, and then this set little page, and of course the incorrect dinosaur right there. I don't know why they didn't put the actual set number that dino comes in. So overall, I think this is a good value for $40. I don't think it's the best value. I think it's a little bit bare bones in its build. It's a very thin build. There's not too much meat to it, but we do get a nice gate, a nice fence, and even this little outpost. With all that considered, the best part is, of course, the dinos, where you do get two exclusive dinos with that exclusive colored mini dino, and then this Dilophosaurus, which I think the colors on this one are so much better. Now, the designs for the other minifigures are okay. They're nothing too special. It's nice to see the Mohawk piece return in a mainstream set. And with all that considered, I rate this one a B+. It's a good deal for $40. It's not as good as a Jurassic Park Walmart exclusive, but it's not as bad as, say, that Blues Helicopter Rescue set, which I have no interest in getting. So it's just right in the middle of the $40 Jurassic World 2 sets. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.